Hey guys, what are you doing here? A Valentine's Day special. Oh, well then, I guess let's do that. I just happen to have right here, my complete ratings of all the Disney princesses' first kisses. So, let's do that. No, I'm so awkward. Going off with a bang, we have Tangled, which got a 10, of course. My notes just say worth it, and I literally just love them. Also, so unlike him because he's the suave guy who would kiss her first, but then she wins. Keyboard slam. Yeah, so Tangled, I don't even think I really need to say anything there. That's why there's just one line of words. Beauty and the Beast gets a 6.10. Kind of bad. He went from being amazing to being mediocre. Only saving factor was fireworks, but still, how do you kiss when fireworks are flying all around you? Ouch. I agree. Does no one think about that? I agree with myself. I'm like, that's so smart. Does no one think about the fact that there's fireworks going off? We just don't. No, it's fine. Frozen 10. I gotta hold. Consent. Iconic, and we love dorks. It gets a 10 just because consent. He's like, can I kiss you? May I? May we? Like the whole can I go to the bathroom? Like, you can. Little Mermaid. I haven't seen Little Mermaid. Here's the thing. Some of these I actually just skipped through the movie to watch the kiss. Little Mermaid 2, not very first kiss-ish. And I mean, honestly, Little Mermaid wasn't the greatest movie to begin with. Good point. Aladdin, 4, part 2. Okay. So firstly, someone was like, when I went to watch it on Disney, there was like an warning for it, like cultural appropriation or something. Anyway, so I said, okay, that was not their first kiss. Like, there was no way you can convince me that that was their first kiss. Also, he like lied to her about who he was, like seriously. And then there's a note underneath it. So I'm watching the live action and I have discovered this was not their first kiss. So excuse me while I watch it real quick. Aladdin part 2, but it should be 1, gets a 10. Oh my gosh, that is a 10 out of 10 kiss. Also, partly because the live action is so good. Ahem. But that was better than the live action one. Real kiss there. Aw. Also, as you may know, I'm not a fan of non-sensual kisses, but that was adorable. I'm getting butterflies and I'm not dating anyone. Poor little Marley, she wrote that and then she got her heart broken. I absolutely agree. Although in the animated one, the carpet moves and he like kisses her, but in the live action one, the carpet moves and he chooses to kiss her. That's why the live action's better in my opinion. Mulan, 100,000. The fact that they didn't even kiss, taking it slow. I agree. The Princess and the Frog. Okay, so it has a 3 in parentheses, and then it has a 9. So, because I rated it twice. The first time, I hadn't seen it, so it got a 3, and I said, okay, then that's real interesting. Okay, but that I'm about to do it again. Keyboard slam. I just rewatched a little bit of it, and why am I crying that a character I didn't even know died? Rest in peace, Ray. The world was better with you in it. And then I'm changing the score. It now gets a 9, and Ray turned into a star, and how did they kiss while turning into people and not realize? Please, I beg, just a small ounce of believability. I just watched it again. Tears. Because I watched the movie, and then it got a 9. Loki, such a good Disney movie. I still bop to those songs. That and a Hawaiian roller coaster ride. I will die before I watch Lilo and Stitch again, but Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Cinderella, 1. You even thought it was going to get anything. Ha, I can't give it a 0, so it gets a 1. Sleeping Beauty, 4. Did they even kiss? Also consent, we didn't get any. And then, okay, so I feel like after I watched the movie, I always change the score. It used to have a 1, but I'm gonna give it a 4, partly just because the end kiss, but like I didn't watch it, more skip through it and watch a few moments. So I didn't really watch Sleeping Beauty. I kind of just watched their scene in the woods. Snow White, 1. Again with the consent and again with the kiss on the cheek. Like, homeboy, that was not a kiss, that was a lie. Yeah. Moana, 0. She's getting a 0. I know I've never said I would give 1, but she deserves it. She doesn't even have a love interest. Pocahontas, 7. The fact that they have an audience. Also, we love that that dude literally almost kills John. Then the dude dies. Also, I just love the fact that John is like the most white name. Not to mention the last name Smith. Ha ha ha. Also, I've never seen this movie and I thought I would never want to, but ack. And then update, I watched the movie. And I watched the second one. And I wish I had never watched the second one. Brave, 0. No questions asked, mate. Sounds like Scotty from Star Trek and I hate it. Also, she doesn't kiss anyone and I watched like 3 seconds of it. Raya and the Last Dragon, 0. I'm not allowed to watch it, but I don't think that there's a kiss in it. How on earth is she a Disney princess? Anastasia, 100 million, trillion, million, thousand. Oh, there's another comma there. I don't know, actually. I'm slightly partial to this one since it was my introduction to musical theater and acting, but seriously, Anya and Dimitri are just perfect for each other, and even though we don't have In a Crowd of Thousands or My Petersburg or Land of Yesterday or even Countess Lily, we'll always love this movie, and I couldn't believe it when I saw she was a Disney princess. She hasn't even been on Disney in months. Also, every time Dimitri says, "wanna bet," it gives me enough happiness to work with children. And you know how bad she is. Atlantis got an 8. Before I say anything, it says she's a Disney princess. Could I be a Disney princess at this point? Okay. For me never seeing it and skipping through it just to find out they hug, why did it get an 8? Because it's an amazing hug. I mean, what could you want besides a limp girl in the arms of a man who I'm assuming cares for her because he gave up his entire life to be with her? And then, so I just checked because I wasn't certain they didn't kiss, and dude, they swam together. That's a pact right there. You swam with someone and you've just met, dated, proposed, and gotten married all at the same time. Thus, this movie is officially going to be watched by me at some point this week. Also, might I add that that boy's chin is going places. He's more chiseled than a statue. That man. Update, I watched it and all I can say is tears. So actually, this list got me to watch a lot of Disney movies I hadn't seen. So thank you, list. And then lastly, The Black Cauldron got a 1. Y'all, I'm a Disney princess now because apparently they're just handing it out to anyone. When is Jack Kelly going to be a Disney princess? Okay, but seriously, excuse me. To say I was shook is an understatement. Guys, the dog, is that thing even a dog? I don't know. I don't think so, but whatever. That dog died. I almost cried for something I didn't even know. I still don't know. Also, I thought these people were like 10 years old. I was shocked to hear that they were 20. Also, we love a no consent kiss, which was orchestrated by a separate party. Not. But in all seriousness, that was really funny, knowing absolutely nothing about this movie and not knowing it existed. Like, there's a part on Disney Plus where you can go and it says Disney Princesses, and I went there and watched those movies to rank them. What on earth is Black Cauldron? Okay, Disney Princess second movie kiss rating. This one is slightly different since there will be more than one. The rating is going off the ending or the biggest kiss, biggest meaning specialist. Yes, that's a word. Pocahontas 2, it got a 7. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't like her new love. I get it, he's a redhead. You aren't supposed to like him. But he just doesn't do it for me. I did watch this a while back, but I don't remember much of it. She should have just stayed with John W., in my opinion. Oh, I thought it was Smith. John S., in my opinion. Also, Kiss just wasn't great. It gets a high score, though, because I can appreciate the tone away from camera. I read that to my mom, and she was like, you know, that's actually who Pocahontas got married to. And I was like, I don't even want to hear it. Beauty and the Beast. Moving on then. Seriously, a rose. Dude might as well have said, I'm ugly now and all, but here's a reminder that I could have looked the other way if you hadn't fallen in love with someone you didn't even know the age of, and who had, like, serious anger issues that needed to be addressed. But it was all okay because I was sad. Please, it gets a 0. Cinderella 2, oh heck to the nah, let me fix this. Cinderella 3, a 4. I'm going for the second one here, the kiss the movie ended on, and honestly, it wasn't even that bad. I actually have seen this one before, but I don't remember it, and the only thing I do remember is the prince jumping out the window because it was iconic and such a slay moment. Kiss wasn't anything special, though, better animation than the first one. Little Mermaid 2, ha ha ha, a 9. Wait, don't leave, I can explain. Okay, so, it was really cute. They're married and have a kid, and there was true love, begins chanting Princess Bride in that kiss, and act. I do agree. Frozen 2, a 10. Aw, keyboard slam. I didn't even have to go back and watch this one because, like, oh my goodness, it's so cute, and I love them, and Kristoff, are you okay? Also, that rating was for the ending kiss, but all the other ones are just as good. Aladdin, Return of Jafar, a 0. Let me tell you what that was. It was Return of Bad Animation and what the heck is going on. Aladdin and the King of Thieves, 10. Oh my word, Aladdin, there are children watching. But also, I've seen this one, Open Sesame and all. It's a goodie. Don't remember much about it, though. I used to watch it when I was a child. We had it on DVD, and my car had a DVD player and a screen. So we used to watch it. We still say Open Sesame to this day. So, Mulan 2. Oh yeah, girl, get in my car. We're going to 10th Street. It gets a 10 if you didn't realize. I've seen it, blah, blah. The part where I say it's amazing and it's just a kissing fest and y'all get mono. But hun, sign me up for the freaking war. Oh yeah, it gets a 10. Even higher, honestly. Any of the Tangled series? No. Don't get me wrong, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventures can buy me a drink as long as Varian / Jeremy Jordan is there, but I can't rate them. Not only is this for movies, but I didn't think they even kiss much in them. Again, don't get me wrong. They're literally adorable, and to a touch-starved me who wants to be loved, it's chef kiss. I've watched some pick and choose episodes of Rapunzel's Tangled Adventures, and I haven't seen any other one, and I haven't seen any kisses. But also, they aren't going to be smooching when Varian is kidnapped by Cass, because that's like the only episode I did watch. Anyway, I didn't see any kisses, so I think it was. I think if I was to do them, it would only be the last episode of all of them. But how could I be sure that they didn't kiss without watching the countless seasons? It's just something I don't have the time to do, and I don't want to do. But I will give Varian 1,000 with a lot of commas, just because I'm nice like that, and he's literally amazing. Update, I watched them all and got obsessed and literally binged in 3 days, and they do kiss a lot, and I would love to rank them when I had the time and patience to do so. And then again, okay, I'm coming back to this to say the kiss in the last episode is a 10, and the kiss in series 2, episode 2, is a 10 as well. And the kiss in the, like, King and Queen one with Trevor, Eugene, and Rapunzel's kiss is just a 10. That's why I'm not ranking these kisses. They all just immediately get a 10. Speaking of, Tangled Before Ever After, 10, I mean, okay, hear me out. It's an okay kiss, not mind-blowing or anything. Slay because she, like, grabbed him, but it's just so darn cute. My heart felt like it was exploding. But again, I don't know if I can go through the series to count, so it ain't happening. Maybe in a few years. I'm ashamed to say that it was a okay kiss. It was actually amazing, and I was lying. And I mean, honestly, what the heck was I thinking? It's beautifully done, and OMG, can we get an episode of them, like, after married or something? I need them being dorky and awkward at their wedding reception or something. Tangled Ever After, yes, and then, like, a bunch of numbers, a bunch of numbers. Do I like Tangled too much? Yes. Am I just reading this because Eugene and Rapunzel slay? Without a doubt. Am I no longer going to explain my mystical ways because I just proved I'm crazy? No. Let me tell you, oh little children watching this video. That's right, gather around and let me tell you my story. This kiss is amazing enough that even though I haven't memorized, I went back and watched it just for you and me, and mostly me. Sniffle. I'm not crying, you are. Ack, it's so cute, help me. And then the next section of this is kind of shorter. Disney Princess's second movie. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Disney Princess live action movie rating. For this one, I'm just doing the live action versions of the OG princesses. Otherwise, this would go on for too long. Aladdin 10. Okay, hear me out. Again, I didn't watch the whole movie. I'm not a fan of live actions, but honey, that was the cutest kiss ever. They got a first kiss and a wedding kiss. Whoever wrote that part wins all my love. Ack, I'm still spinning. It was adorable. I'm gonna go watch it again. Aw, it's so good. Dude, I'm watching Aladdin all the way through, and there's a first kiss. How did I miss it? Aladdin part 2, but it should be part 1. 10. Ack, aw, I'm dying, help, I mean, it was a good kiss. Are they even touching? And like, but aw, I lied. I love orchestrated kisses from outside parties, even though it wasn't, and he did it on his own. Like, they literally just fixed what went down in the OG. I just watched it again, and OMG, it's so good. And then I said, ayo, is that a third kiss at the very, very end? It's not a very good kiss, but like, what, part 3? It honestly gets a number slam, because like, what? Beauty and the Beast? I forgot I watched this movie. It gets a 1. This is another awful kiss, and no fireworks. I mean, I didn't hate them last time. I just thought it wasn't practical. Also, talk about going from amazing to mediocre. Ha! The new Beast, Adam, is an old man. Ahem, am I wrong though? No, I'm not, and that's why I'm sad. Okay, so update, I just watched it, and I think my rating still stands, but it isn't as bad as I thought it was. Not that. It isn't bad, just it was a little entertaining. Also, I'm offended that there was so much CGI. Like, they didn't even try. Like, you could have killed... you could have fed so many children with the, like, money that you had to do that. CGI. Mulan. Ha 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 ha. Hehehe, I'm laughing, and I'm also crying. Homeboy turned from a brick to a stick, and not in a good way. Don't get me wrong, I like sticks, but the reveal, the end, it's all ruined. I can't even write this. Well, excuse me while I go watch the Aladdin kiss again. Zombie noises. The Little Mermaid, 8, and then in parentheses, 4. Okay, so the reasons for the 8. Okay, so listen. Wait, just listen. That wasn't a bad kiss. I mean, I absolutely am not a fan of how they, like, changed to... Okay, I have to be careful here. I'm all for staying true to the original movie, just because I believe that we're trying to do them honor by making them live actions, and so to change the prior movie into something that would be kind of important, like if she has different relatives or a different background, then I feel like it's taking away what they really did with that first movie. So not hate, just upset. The hug, the smooch, it wasn't the worst kiss I've ever seen, looking at you, Mulan. And I may be partial because I love Prince Eric's song. I've just been randomly screaming Wild Uncharted Waters for the past few weeks or so, at least until I got sick. And the hug, the kiss alone wasn't amazing, but I mean, were they even kissing? We'll never know. But the hug, I just rewatched it, and the music playing in the background is his song, but I do have a few bit of cons. 1, Hallie darling, no, that like intense hand grab, girl. 2, I do not like how she looks, almost borders on crab, like her hair looked like seaweed. 3, his face, and then laughing. 4, okay, I'm done. 5, that hug. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple hours and I've decided to do something to fix this. I feel silly now, so hold on, it gets a 4. That was an awful kiss though. Not a very bad kiss. Oh, no good, very bad kiss. I mean, the only saving grace is, there isn't one. His hand could be one, but it's kind of awkward too. I've decided to give first Marley her time. Let it be an 8, so it's but it's really a 4. Sorry, pass, Marley. And then Cinderella 3. Is their wedding the first kiss? Because that's what I just watched. Otherwise, it gets a 3. Not that good. It doesn't scream chemistry to me, and really overall, not breathtaking. I'll probably watch it though. I don't think I ever watched, I don't know what Cinderella I used, but I still haven't seen Cinderella. So, thanks for interrupting my reading time. That was a ball. Bye. I'm so awkward at art shows. Let me pick up where I left off.